Making money with Michelle. Making money with Michelle. Making money with Michelle. Making money with Michelle. Hey YouTube, how y'all doing today? I am Michelle Morar, and today I'm going to talk to you about how to get out of debt fast. And I'm going to reveal some secrets that at the end, so stay all the way through to the end and you will get a few secrets. First of all, I want to talk about the whole reason why you want to get out of debt. The why. The why. Because we're going to show you how, but I want to talk about the why. It is very important that you understand why you need to get out of debt. I recently did an interview with a guy, 40 and broke. You can watch the video. But he was talking about it's a fabulous story. It really is. The guy was in prison. He was in prison as a youth at 18 years old, spent 11 years in prison, and then got out at 40, and he was broke. Now, one of the things that he made a decision about was he decided, hey, I'm going to share with people my journey of where I'm at and where I am going. And he recently said in the interview, he said, I have a net worth of $100,000. And I said, wow, so you've saved $100,000? He said, no, I have a net worth of $100,000. Big difference, and it is. But one of the best ways that you can get that net worth up is through reducing your liabilities, because calculating your net worth is the basic method of determining if you're getting ahead or behind in the struggle for financial health. And the definition of net worth is assets minus liabilities or debts. So you decrease those liabilities, and it doesn't take very much on the asset size to increase your net worth. And that's what he was talking about. That's what he was talking about. He didn't have $100,000 saved, but he had a net worth of $100,000. So, and one of the key things that I think you need to understand, and you can get from his example, is this. He determined that he wanted to do it, that he could do it, and you can too. You can do this too. This is very simple, and I want to share with you one reason why I chose the snowball over the avalanche. Because a lot of people, I did this video before, and people said, oh, you need to attack the lowest, the highest percentage. And if you stay tuned to the very end, I'm going to give you a little secret about that. But the reason I prefer the snowball effect is because when you're beginning this process, you want to gain the momentum by gaining and getting rid of the debt. The quicker that you can get rid of debt, and you find that this actually works, it affirms in you that you actually are getting to what your goal is, which is to get out of debt. And you follow through with the process. My other part of this is work the plan. The number 3 is work the plan. So let's go back. Let's start with list your debts from smallest to largest. Like I said, I like this snowball effect. You're getting out of debt a little by little by little, and then it begins to grow and grow and grow, and before long you're out of debt. And each time that you cross off a debt, it propels you to go further and to achieve it and to apply yourself even more to the process. So let's go over it. You got your target at $500 and the minimum payment. So you have debt, balance, minimum payment, and payment as your title across the page. You get your sheet of paper out and you start listing your debts from smallest to largest. Target 500, Lowe's 1500, MasterCard 5000, car loan 13,000, student loan 20,000. And then they have their corresponding minimum payment. The minimum payment was $50, $100, $250, $300, and $400. So, number 2 is you got to find $200 extra a month. Now, you could be spending that $200 and you could just reapply it and start focusing and putting that $200 there. If that's your situation, then go ahead and do it. It's nothing. You can make all of your bills and have $200 extra. Then go ahead and apply the $200 or as much as you want. Okay, but let's look at least $200 attacking this debt. And some people say, well, that's, your method is not that fast, but you've gotten into debt over time. You've got to get out of debt over time. And if you have more money, then apply more money. But let's do $200, and this is a doable thing. Now, you can find the $200 either by reducing your expenses or increasing your income. So you could effectively go out and find another job, go apply for a better job. You could find a way to reduce your expenses by $200. If you don't think you can find a better job, go and reduce your expenses. I have found this, that you are paying a lot of money for television. Is it worth it to get out of debt if you just eliminate that debt totally? You could actually have what we had when I was growing up, just the ears of, and there's a lot of stations. You can go get a Roku for $30 a month, $30 one month, eliminate all of your other television viewing stuff and just have that and have free television. Free television, and whatever you were spending on that cable bill, eliminate that bill and apply it towards your debt. You could do that. You could do that. So, and I'm not here to preach to you. I'm here to tell you, find $200 extra a month. You could go out and you could get an extra job. I went out and I got eBay. I got involved in eBay. I found out how easy it was for me to begin to get involved in eBay, and I used that first to get out of debt, and now I'm using it for retirement savings. You could go out and mow lawns. You could go out and wash cars. You could go out and clean houses. You could go out and do Uber Eats. You could start a YouTube channel, my friend, and become the next YouTube sensation. And with all that extra money that you're earning on YouTube, you could eliminate all your debts all at one time. If you're wanting to become a YouTube professional star, put it in the comments below and let me know, and let me help you get out of debt that way. I will be glad to put you on my show in my audience and at least give you a start. Put your comments, but you gotta like it, and you gotta put some comments of I want to be a YouTube star. Okay, all you YouTube stars who want to get out of debt, come with me. So let's look at it. You found the $200. Let's say that you're smart enough to find $200. You're smart enough to list your balance, your debts from smallest to largest. Let's go and work the plan, baby. Work the plan. Let's take a look at it. So you got your $50 plus $200. That equals $250, and that will take you 2 months to get out of debt. So let's eliminate the target. 2 months, you're out of debt. Now, in that 2 months' time, you're continuing just to pay the minimum on these others: Lowe's, MasterCard, car loan, student loan. Okay? Just continue to pay the minimum because that's all that you're required to do, okay? Pay the minimum. After you eliminate target, you add the $250. You would add the $250 to the minimum payment of $100 and get $350 to address the Lowe's debt. Do you see how you're focusing? You're laser focusing on the next debt up until you totally get out of debt. And that should take you about 5 months. 5 months to get out of debt with the Lowe's, the $1,500. All that time, you're still continuing to pay $250, $300, $400, just the minimum on the others. So now you have eliminated $1,500 and you are feeling fine, my friend. You are feeling fine. You're like on top of the world. I have eliminated 2 of my 5 debts. I am making, and see how that snowball begins to work? You get a little bit more money, and look, you're not spending any more except for that $200 at the beginning and continuing on that $200 extra dollars, focusing in, laser focused. Now you're going towards the MasterCard. So you've got $250 plus the $350, and that equals $600, my friends. $600, and that will take you 9 months. 9 months to get out of debt. And now you have eliminated $5,000. $5,000. You are smoking it, baby. You are smoking it now. You are on the downward slope, my friend. So you add the 600 to the 300, and that is $900. $900. How long will it take you? It will take you about 15 months. 15 months to get through the car loan of $13,000. You're going to go through 15 months. Now, let me stop here and say this. On that $13,000 car loan, you probably have been paying it down, but you've probably started out with 5 years, and maybe you've paid a year of it, and you had 4 years left. Now you have effectively taken that car loan down to 1 year and 3 months, my friend. So you have eliminated about 2 years of interest. Fantastic. Fantastic. So let's take a look at it. We've eliminated the car loan, and that's in about 15 months. Oh, you had 900 over here. I need to put that. You had 900. So you add the 900 and the 400. That's 1,300, right? 400 plus 900 is 1,300. Just wanted to make sure. So you got $1,300, and that will take you from the 20,000. You say 20,000 divided by 1,300, and you are out of debt in 16 months, my friend. You have done it. You are totally out of debt. Totally out of debt, and you are excited. Now you have $1,300 extra a month. You can either start applying half of that to your assets, and maybe you want to apply half of it. Half of it to the mortgage and half of it to your assets. You want to start adding and putting it in a stock, putting it in stocks or wherever you want to put it, mutual funds, whatever you want to do. But now you have $1,300 extra that you need to put towards assets. Putting that $1,300, you have worked the plan, my friend. And you are getting totally out of debt, and increasing your assets now. You can work on the asset side of the balance sheet, the net worth. I hope this has helped you. If it has, I want you to smash that like button. Smash it hard, baby. Now, I told you to stay to the end and I would give you a secret. The secret is this. There's two secrets that I want to share. First, I slid it in at the beginning. If you only knew, you've got to work the plan. You've got to continue to work the plan, and the secret to the snowball effect is that euphoria that you get and that sense of I am paying off my debts. But if you have good credit, if you have decent credit, you could, I've already eliminated those, you could, I put the months out here. 2 months, that one's done. There's no need to do anything with that one. But you could transfer that Lowe's debt to a 0% interest card, and it'll cost you, whatever the transfer fees, but you transfer that over $1,500, and you could do that for all four of these other ones: Lowe's, MasterCard, car loan, student loan, transferring it over to a 0 interest rate. And a lot of times they will give you anywhere from a year to possibly 15 or 18 months that you could address that on each particular one. So once you eliminated the Lowe's, you could go to the MasterCard. You could transfer that over to a new plan, a new credit card that you would open a line of credit. Now, the key to it is you cannot go back on these other ones and go back into debt. You cannot do that, but you can use that 0% credit card to go and keep your interest so that you're not having to deal with the interest that is piling up on you all at one time. So that you could be the same as some people were talking about. Hey, let's attack the highest interest rate. Well, the more that you attack the smaller one and you get through those, you can use a 0% credit card to deal with that if your credit is good enough. That is a big if. That is a big if, and I know that. But that is my other secret for you. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, share it. Tell me below, and I will see you next time. Thank you.